Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Game. This is Played It Live, Asylum Wing, Vox versus Mirror, and we got a Red Dead wedding tonight. A lot of new things to experience. This is going to be a blast. So we went over some of the new rule changes. This is a brand new season, new maps, and I think you guys are going to really enjoy what we have in store. Are you guys fired up? You guys are fired up. Give me some triple nines because this is going to be the first one we kick it off. New timers, new PCP, new strategies, and the sky is the limit. It all starts over right here, right now. And you know what? I'm going to take you right to it. New challenges. Here it is. Faction Wars, Asylum Wing. Look, over on the side, Vox, Sly, Arc, Mirror. It's just randomized in order, but all 0-0. Take it up top. You see the match tonight, the match on Wednesday, and the next week we got what's called a 1-3-5 stop. Those will be 2 hours and 15 minutes, and then we stop the match right then, right there. So I think you guys are going to really think you guys are going to like it. All right, really quick, I am going to go over just the PCP categories. Of course, we're not going to talk about leaders yet. We had a great time with the Midway Awards, but these are some of the things that you can take over this season. Start up top. We got the Gold Bar. We got the DZ. We got the Rover Tire, the Wave Award, the Cannonball, the Orb, Bronze Stars. Bronze Stars are going to be a competition between Rovers, Siegers, and Snipers. So that's going to be cool. The Demo Man Award. So if you disable a Cyborg, there you go. Risk It Biscuit. If you do a couple of things, the Portal and the Cyborg. Page 2, the Ace Award, the Ruffled Feather, Stealth Bombers. We got the Surrender Award, the 9 Award, the 6 Award, the Spyglass, Stealing a Vehicle, which is, we also got the Bullseye, when you bust a Dragonstone, and of course the most elusive one, and you guys got a chance to get a box. The first person that gets the Triple Crown Award will get a PDL box in the box event after that. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So, you know, one thing that we do like to do is I want to give super chat shout outs to all you guys for being here. We have a lot of fun. See Chaos Theory in the house. A lot of our old school fans to the channel. Good to see you guys. We got Bones. Good luck, Mirror. Good luck, Vox. First Red Dead Wedding. Valar. 99R Kills Great Mods channel. Member sponsors. PDL Trivia. Box Burn Coin. And I like to set it up this way because we're going to give away a free pack tonight. Ron, will you tell them what time it is? Ocean Man. 999 Gaming. If you ain't gaming with us, you ain't doing it right. Ocean Man knows what's in store this week. It's brand new. Everybody's got a chance to get that thing going. It is roll time, and you know what? Tonight and Wednesday, because it is brand new Asylum Wing, everybody give me a number between 1 and 20. Get a chance to get your pack. I'm giving away 2 packs tonight and 2 packs Wednesday night. So even if you're playing tonight, get me those numbers. Get those 20-sided die up there. All right, here we go. Got a lot of numbers in store. I'm going to roll it once because we could have, 2 people win the same thing. So number 14, do we have 1 winner or 2? B-Dub loving those 14. She's killing it lately. All right, B-Dub with the 14. Let's get another winner. No! Double winners for B-Dub. What are the odds? Oh, my goodness. B-Dub bringing it home. She's like, give it all to me. Congratulations, B-Dub. Doubling up. Don't think we've ever had that happen before. All right, very nice. All right, to the rest of y'all, you get a shot. Get a shot to do it again on Wednesday night. All right. Now, brand new piece of gear, most beautiful piece of gear we've ever had. I'm going to take you to tonight's Epic War Bundle. Look, this thing is loaded. It's got a little bit of everything. It's got some pet battle stuff and things that you guys request you're getting low on. So I'll take you up top, Silver Bundle. Extreme, Steel, Inferno by request, 2 of those. Dragon Smoke, 5 post-battle pet revive, 1 graph, 1 carb, 1 of each of your waxes. Down in the red zone, doubling up those wicked reds. Raised Glyph, Combat Orb, Summon Red Pet Skin, Savage 6, Mag 7, Super 8, Hostile 9. Take you over to the bonus. I'm going to give you 2 paste, 2 juice. If you don't play pet battles, sell those. But the one thing we want you to do is play pet battles, because we had a lot of matches the other night. People need to replenish this as well. Take you to the gold bundle, Double Wicked Blue, Fortify, Arc Smoke, Galaxy Glyph, Disaster, Onyx Skins, Heal and Thrill by request, Gold Summon Skins, and I'm going to take you over to the bonus area there. Double Blue Sparks. Normally there's 1. We're going to double it up. 2 Blue Sparks, 2 Max Sparks, and 2 Gold Sparks. Green, Energy Orb, Arrowhead, Spider Silk, Seal Smoke, Vine Smoke by request, Torment by request, Platinum by request, Sly Smoke. Not sure you guys have been using Sly Smoke properly in Faction Wars, but it's a good smoke to use. I'm just going to say. I put it back in here. I want you guys to think about Sly Smoke a little bit. Fear Smoke. Take you up top. Standard recipes. You got to have them for your upgrades. Over to the bonus bundle. Mythic Skins. Immortal Summon Skins. Crit Hit by request. Of course, you get that PvP gem. And I don't know. This is probably my new favorite piece of gear ever put in to Play Dead Live. The shoulders are amazing. Shoulder gear is always my favorite. H13, D10, base 7, armor pin 7. It's 2 higher than the highest armor pin. And a brand new ability called Critical 20. If you activate the ability, you can type crit if you want. Crit 20. It's fine with me. But that is your activation. It is the first time we've went after wounded targets. So if a player has taken damage and you activate this, it'll boost your damage 20%. If a pet has taken damage, like a boss, and you hit that pet again and you use your crit ability, 20% boost. And if a wall block has taken damage and you crit, it will boost your damage to that attack. Now, it's got to be a partially hit block, but it will boost for the entire attack that you have. So if it's a fresh block, no. But if it is a partial block, and there's ways to set up partial blocks, as you know, that's the way you do it right then, right there. So brand new piece of gear, brand new ability. Really, really looking forward to what we're going to do in the Asylum wing. So, Kel, if you can load it up. We got Trigger's Army. It is date night. Ranger Chris, Kathy, Patty, Seth, Mike, Amon, Mike, and of course, the Cardinal Chad. And we got a lot of people picking up tonight's bundle, as they should. You know, we rolled this gear set out, by the way, November 29th. This is one of the longest standing gear sets we've ever had because of the holidays. And we're still only up on piece number 11. We have several more pieces of the alpha set still to go. So I think you guys are loving the alpha set. Real quick sneak peek from it. If you guys want to see how good this has been so far, look at this. I mean, look, unbelievable. Pets, pieces of gear, one of the most amazing things we ever put out. I got a little surprise for you guys. So while Kel is typing up all that bundle, Samurai, Crimson, Valar, Dimes, JJ, The Deacon, Busy, Football, Fly Rod, Justice, Julia, Bones, Bonnie, Dr. Di, Dow, Craven, Father Ron, Pope, Trigger, Jim, Cat, and Kel. That's a lot of people. Thank you guys so much for your support of the game. We got some amazing stuff coming for you guys. But you know what? If my map maker did not blow you away, I'm going to show you tonight's map, the Asylum wing, before we put all the icons on it. Here it is. You guys show some love for Busy Bee. Seriously. This is the Asylum wing, And we're going all black and white. This is how we do it right here. The Asylum Wing map, unbelievable artwork. This is where we're playing tonight. Brand new sniper zone up top. And the colors are absolutely going to pop on this map. Because tonight, y'all ain't wearing red vest. The people that cannot use legends are wearing yellow vest, the vest of shame. All right, everybody do me a favor. I need pre-match buffs from Ron, Cat, Justice, J-Law, Kel, Moonshot, B-Dub, and JJ. Give me a pre-match buffs, everybody. We're going to get this thing kicked off on time tonight, and we start over. So somebody's going to get out of the gates, one team tonight. Now remember, timers are more serious. You could potentially lose 25, but it's the third timer that gets you. The first one is -10, then there's a nerf, then the third one would be a total of -25 on that turn. Also, targeting. If you forget to tell me what you're aiming for, whether that is a boss, a Kang, a grenade shot, an ammo shot, or a pet, and it gets challenged as 25-point penalty. I see Unforeseen in the house. Here tonight, literally feeling crazy. They need crazy tonight. And absolutely, thoughts and prayers with you, definitely, Amanda and Bella tomorrow night. So with the timers and the targets, if for some reason it's a smoke or another target that's not listed in those 5, it will not count against your targeting. If you make a mistake on a target, that could be a 25-point penalty, but you only get it once for the entire match. We went over the rules. Everybody should have a good handle of the rules at this point. So let's get this show on the road. I'm going to take you down. Mir has the home field advantage. And play and have fun. Don't stress over the timers. Both teams are going to have timer issues. Both teams are going to have targeting issues. You will get better the more you play it. All right. Everybody ready to go? If you guys are ready to get into some PDL, get the PDL focus, give me a 999 right now. Let's get everybody super zoned in on the brand new Asylum Wing, everybody. We're going to play fast. We're going to play furious. Here is tonight's starting lineup. Oh, look at those colors pop. Also, you've got a little bit more room on tonight's map. You'll probably notice that. Things are consolidated a little bit. All right, we're going to start out with going for Team Mir, the Marshall Moonshot. We'll be starting out in the Bomber Zone. After Moonshot, we got J-Law the Wall in the DZ Zone. After J-Law, we got Kel. Kel is in the Tank Zone. She is also sieging. Oh, they're there. They're there, Craven. Here, I'll show them to you. I know where they're at, and the fire will show you. One there, one there, one there, one there, one there, and one there. You'll see them by the fires. All right, after Kel, in the Tank Zone with the siege, we've got Father Ron. Father Ron is Captain, Siege, and Sniper. He's got the X. It is a sniper. All right? All 3 trifecta potential, Siege and Sniper. He can pick whatever. After Ron, we got B-Dub. B-Dub is Yellow Vest. No legends for B-Dub tonight. She's blocked out. We're actually missing a Yellow Vest. 1 second. Sorry, Riley. Riley almost got out with no Yellow Vest. There we go. We got Samurai. All right. Back to B-Dub. We got B-Dub. B-Dub is the captain. She is also the sniper, and she's a rover and a yellow vest. After B-Dub, we got Justice. Justice in the tank zone. They've chosen the tank. He's got a yellow vest. And going last, we got JJ in the DZ. JJ will be challenging. We've got Cat. Cat will be yellow vest in the rover zone. Over on the bench, we got Sneaky Deaky. He's got a yellow vest, and Dr. Die will be challenging for Team Vox. All right. Lot of fun, everybody. I am more hyped for this map than anything we've ever done. Let's do it. Timers are not challengeable. Have fun. And let's take it to the top. Moonshot, 20-second timer. Easily beats the timer. Thank you for that. Moonshot going to steal Justice, Colossal Kang. Boss to Main Street, Vines to Ron, Aqua to Temple, Mass Destruction 4. Moonshot playing boss to the main chest in 1 would cap in round 3. Going to go Vines to Father Ron. Aqua to dim that temple. And it all. Does hit. Very good first move. Vines to Ron. Vines will get rid of Ron's gear absorption. So he has no protection at this point. Steal, pet, and puts out the flame all within the timer. Let's go over to J-Law. J-Law, 20-second timer from the DZ. Fantasy Island pass. Boss to their chest. There is a comma. J-Laws or anything after that. All right. Fantasy Island, pass it, and boss to their chest. All right, so we've got, she does beat the timer. Boss to their chest, playing in 1 would cap in 3. Fantasy Island, let's see what Mir is going to be taking. All right, their mission is destroy 1 wall, cause an avalanche, and shatter a dragon stone. B-Dub, you've acknowledged all 3 of those. Give me a 999. Destroy 1 wall for the end of 5, cause an avalanche, and shatter a dragon stone. All right, they got it. So let's get back to the map. And we're going to go over to Kel. Kel, 20-second timer for you from the tank zone. We got Kel, Ron, B-Dub, and Justice. Timer is up. Does not beat the timer. This is for a 25% nerf. She does beat the nerf timer and did not get another 25-point timer. So same as normal, just a regular 10-point penalty. She's going to get into Battleship. Kel with a cannonball. First PCP points of this wing. Kel getting on the board with a 25-pointer. Cannonball in effect. She's going to go over to their DZ. Boss to their chest. Kel playing boss in 1 with cap in 3. Seal Absorption, Inferno, and MD is up to 8. All right, Lightning Straw Man number 1. Now, she does have Gear Absorption. It gets rid of it. She plays a Seal and a second Absorption. Cannonball, Movement, Boss, Seal, Absorption, Lights a Straw Man, and Mass Destruction. All barely missing the timer. Let's go to Father Ron. Ron, 20 seconds. Ron, B-Dub, and Justice. Ron says, let's get down and boogie. Ron, MBS. Does qualify as a sniper zone for 2 turns as well, if he chooses to stay there. Let's see if Kel wants to go rumble. Kel, jump in there and fight him, or give him the white flag. All right, Kel going to surrender to Ron. Ron, picking up where he left off. He loves those PCPs. Ron, white flag, feather, and a 200-point MBS. We'll see Ron in round 3. And again, he does get 2 rounds of the sniper zone automatically. So when he comes out, he will have those 2 under his belt. All right, let's go from Ron over to B-Dub. B-Dub, 20-second timer. As a reminder, those of you tuning in, anyone with yellow jerseys cannot play legendary activations, anything with legend in the title, or cosmic. B-Dub beats the timer. Thank you for that. Super, super fast, B-Dub. B-Dub jumping into Rover. Let's give her a tire. Got a tire and a cannonball. Going to move to the temple and summon Mags. All right, we got Mags. We're going to make Mags flying. Mags also has a seal. And B-Dub has a seal. M7 Rapture loaded. Mass Destruction up to 12. Red, blue from Justice. First blue of the game. Put it right there. Red, blue will hit B-Dub. It'll break her gear first turn absorption. She keeps her seal smoke. And the red, blue is out of play. Rover, temple, Mags, seal, grenade. Grenade is stopped. Let's go over to Justice. Justice, 20-second timer. Justice, JJ, and Cat. Timer is up. Did not beat the timer. This is the 25% nerf timer is active. Did beat the nerf timer. Thank you for that. Justice jumping in the tank, grabbing a cannonball. First cannonball for Team Box. Going to go Minion to Moon. All right, Minion means Moon cannot play any scoring pets. Put Minion right there. It's kind of like a stasis for scoring pets. He can play other pets. Drop Seal. Rage Glitch Grenade to the Watchtower with Mass Destruction 4. Does hit. We're going to flip the Straw Man over to Team Box. And we're going to light up first Straw Man for Box. Justice with a little switcheroo action. 2-for-1 combo. Tank, Minion, dropping a Seal for Justice, flipping the Straw Man, and also lighting a Watchtower all at the same time. Barely missed a timer, though. All right, let's go over to the captain. You know what she's all about. Lot of PCP awards. 20 seconds, JJ. Easily beats the timer. JJ going to summon Rod. Drop Seal. Glitch Grenade to Watchtower and Mass Destruction 4 looking like 16. Ron hits her weight. Ron says wait. And after JJ, we got Cat on deck. Gold blue from Cat. Second blue of the game. Gold from the gold blue. Will hit JJ. Does not have gear absorption. So JJ is going to take 20% damage. Take her down to 80%. Rod Seal. Glitch Grenade is stopped. So no Watchtower, no flipping the script. All right, and the final move of the first round, Cat, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Did beat the timer. As I was saying it, she's good. Does get the timer. Get into Rover. Go to the temple. All right. At the temple steps. Negation wand. B-dub, no sleet for you. Air wands are off the board. Going to go Navy to the Temple Flame. Put it out. Cat getting the tire. Got a tire and a cannonball. Colossal Kang over to J-Law. Could be worth 73. Seal and an absorption. Rover, Temple, Negation Wand, Sleet, Colossal Kang, Seal Absorption, and Navy, and Mass Destruction 4. And it all hits, and that is the end of the round. At the end of the round, we're going to rotate Cat into the temple. We'll get a blessing and a blessing. All right, Temple for Cat. Temple B-Dub. Strawman, I've got 5 for Vox, 0 for Mir. Looks like we got an Avalanche. Avalanche. Kel's going to get a halo. Sneaky Avalanche there. 75 points for Mir, 0 for Vox. Very sneaky play. We're going to dim that Dragonstone. And because the Avalanche, going to get rid of Cat's Absorption, going to get rid of her Seal, going to get rid of Justice Seal. All that protection is gone. All right, let's go to round 2, everybody. Round 2, Moonshot. 20-second timer. Timer is up. Did not beat the timer. Did beat the nerf timer. One second, I gotta get my, there we go. Gotta get my rule book. Playing the Fever Ring, no blues. All right, Fever Ring to Cat. So no blue ability, she can only play red, so I'm gonna give her that red flame, showing you what she can play. Super Thrill, H9 monster to the wall. He's also going to shatter it. Shatter will happen first, which means that wall is going to be 75%. And he's going 9, 10, 11, 12. With 16 mass destruction, Ron says wait. J-Log and a Pontiff the Thrill, Justice, Mythic Sonar. All right. Pontiff gets rid of Super Thrill. And Sonar is going to nerf it 20%. But they've got 16 mass destruction. So you're basically going to nerf it 4%. Let's get the Mythic Sonar. Give Moon slightly over an S8. And it is a monster. Slightly less than a monster. So a touch more than an S8 and a touch less than a monster with the overall damage. A still pretty good hit. 75% black, gone. Green block, gone. 25% of a green block, taken down. 75 green left on the board. Moonshot taken down 2 full blocks. Getting Mir out of the gates in a hurry. All right, let's go over to J-Law from Fantasy Island. 20-second timer, J-Law. Easily beats the timer. Thank you for that. She's going Mythic Kang to her boss. Possible 63 for J-Law. Little Dragon Smoke. Play Dragon Smoke to relight that Dragon Stone. T10 Snowstorm loaded to the wall. Mass Destruction up to 12. So we got a S11. S11 Snowstorm after Mass Destruction. S11 Wedding Crasher equivalent. B-Dub says wait. Gold blue from B-Dub. All right, gold blue going to hit J-Law, take her down to 80% health. Let's go over to Kel from the DZ, 20-second timer. We got Kel. We skip Ron and B-Dub. Kel and B-Dub back to back. Kel beats the timer with time to spare. Thank you for that. Going to move to their O-Zone. Going to go ship that nitrous. All right, Kel going to immediately shatter that stone with the nitrous. Give Kel a bullseye. Where you at, Julia? With the bullseye. Come on, make some noise. Where are my scorekeepers? There it is. All right, Kel going to amplify too. So let's amplify this wall. Navy to straw man. Put out that straw man. A little bit of pet repel. All right. Movement's good. Nitrous is good. Smoke is good. Navy is good. And amplify. All good. All done within the timer. Excellent. We skip Father Ron. He gets credit for the timer and the sniper. We go back to B-Dub. B-Dub in the temple. B-Dub and Mags. All right, we're going to start with Mags. Mags going to steal 2 blocks. Ron, does Mag steal 2 blocks? Yes or no? All right, Mag's taking them down. We go green and blue. Finish off that green, finish off that blue. All right. No need to set a timer because B-Dub already had it. I was going to give her the free timer with Mags, though, but she would have beat it easily. She's going to move to the DZ. Dandy to the damaged stone. All right, we'll play pet. We'll put Dandy up there. A little bit of pet repel. S6 monster loaded to the wall and some amplify. J-Law going to stop the grenade. Movement's good. Dandy is good. Pet repel's good. Loaded grenade, no good, but the amplify goes through, all done within the timer. All right, let's go over to Justice. Justice, 20-second timer for you. Got Justice, JJ, and Cat. Timer is up. Does not beat the timer. $25 nerf. This is for a 25-point timer. Timer is up. Barely beat the timer. He did not get the 25-point penalty, but he does get the 25-point nerf. It's going to move to the temple steps. Colossal Gideon. And put a -38 on Team Mir. Pet Repel, F4 Rapture to the wall with some amplify. He does have the tank as well. So the total is going to be S6. S6 Rapture plus 12 Mass Destruction. It'll be equivalent of an S6 Red Eye. S6 Red Eye equivalent. Gold Blue from Kel. Going to shut it down. Going to hit Justice. And it is gold. It's going to hit him for 20%, taking Justice down to 80. Go from Justice over to the Captain, JJ, 20 seconds. The Minister of Madness. Timer is up. Did not beat the timer. But she is going to DZ portal. All right, start of JJ's turn. Rod takes a blue block out of play. DZ portal. Lost Soulwell. All right, Lost Soulwell is going to hit the enemy boss. So it'll be 25% of all of that. Going to go Synergy Wand. Get some health back. Bring JJ back to 90%. Nirvana wands are off the board. Vapor to the watchtower. Let's light up a watchtower. Let's add a little more amplify to that wall. Top 3 blocks have amplify on them. All right, portal to the other side. Soulwell's good. That's her legendary. Synergy wand. Skull to Cat. Skull to Cat would have hit before the grenade. So let's go ahead and do that. Scold is going to give JJ an absorption. And that would have lit the first watchtower. And the second watchtower would be lit by her actual grenade. Pets will hit first. JJ with a pet repel. Take Cat down to 90%. I think we got it all. All right, let's go over to Cat. She's had time to think about it. 20-second timer from the temple. Cat wisely goes to her DZ. Cat moves to the DZ. Mythic Watcher. All right, we take Mythic Watcher. We're going to put it on Mirror's third watchtower. You can barely see him, but he is there. Make a note of it. Mythic Watcher also given 20 points to Team Vox. Going to go Pet Repel. Amplify the wall. And they're going to play Marty as her attack phase. Marty out of play. We're going to rebuild that green block. I'm sorry, green stone. Move to the DZ, Mythic Watcher. Pet Repel. Marty. And Amplify. All good, all within the timer. Captains, give me your round 3 subs. Justice, we're going to rotate him into the temple. Strawman, 0-0. JJ with a halo. Cat with a halo. B-Dub with a halo. Mirror 25. DZ, Vox 0. Dr. Dye coming in for J-Law the wall. Good job, J-Law. Dr. Dye will be placed in the DZ. We got some elevation issues. B-Dub, you're going to lose your Pet Repel. You're also going to lose your Seal. JJ losing her pet repel, losing her seal, and Kat losing her pet repel. Several casts right before they moved in. Amanda coming in for Moonshot. Unforeseen coming in. All right, the new order is going to be Unforeseen, Dr. Di, Kel, Ron, B-Dub. Ron will get a turn this turn. Justice, JJ, and Kat. We got pre-match buffs for both players. Thank you for that. And before Amanda's move, I am going to cap Boss on Main Street for Team Mir. First flag. And we will go over to Amanda. 20-second timer. Let's see if she's ready to go. Oh, look at that. Super fast for Unforeseen. Crushing that timer. Burnous to the wall. That wall is nerfed. Going to move into the temple. Going to steal Kat's Faust. No Faust for Kat. A little bit of pet repel. S8 monster loaded to the wall. That's the way you come in and make some noise, Amanda, just like that. Ron says, hold on. That's a little too much. Legendary's good. Movement's good. Ability is good. Smoke. And then a big grenade shot with 16 mass destruction onto it. Dr. Di, red, blue. Vox has now played all their blues. Amanda does have, she's old school. She has the gear absorption. So that absorbs the red from the red-blue. All right. So Dr. Di's got a second. So before Dr. Di, we're going to cap 136 points in Kangs for Vox. We're going to cap their first flag. JJ getting 97 points for the Soul Well. 25% of 386 that capped. The Soul Well, very, very beneficial there. Put these Kangs up there for Vox since they got them. Put that Boss up there for Vox since they got them. And now we'll go to Dr. Di, 20-second timer. Dr. Di beats the timer. Thank you for that. Boss to their chest with some Dragon Smoke. Dragon Smoke will be absorbed by our friend Dandy. So it does stay hidden. So Boss to their chest. Dragon Smoke gets absorbed. It is still dimmed. Rage Elmo loaded to the wall with Mass Destruction 4. Let's give him that Elmo. 10 points. And was that wall or watchtower? It was to the wall. Let me back that up. Elmo to the wall, 10 points. And it is a regular rage. And the Elmo is going to be the equivalent of a red eye. So a regular rage, red eye. With Amplify. %, of a black block, 20 black remaining. So Mirror with only one blue block remaining, full blue. Vox, 20% of a black block still on the board. All right, let's go from Dr. Die, who did beat the timer, over to Kel from the Ozone. We got Kel, and then we got Ron. Timer is up. Did not beat the timer. %25 nerf locked in. This is for a 25% point deduction. Timer is up. Our first 25 points. This is for a 50% deduction. She did beat the 50% deduction, but a 25-point penalty on that move. Going to move to their bomber zone. Skull to Dr. Die, Dust to Justice. Lantern S6 Vapor to the Ozone Stone. I'm going to double check. My understanding is a relit stone cannot be reshattered. Rule check. 1 second. A dim stone can be relit. A shattered stone can be repaired and relit. A relit and repaired stone cannot be shattered or dimmed again. So it has not been both of those qualifications. So it has to meet both of those qualifications, not one of those qualifications. So it can be reshattered again, and it has been. Kel with a second bullseye. Bullseye number 2. And the green stone off the board again. Movement to their bomber zone. Scold to die. Scold hits. Lights Watchtower number 3. Takes Dr. Die down to 90%. All right. Movement. Pet. Watchtower. Damage to Dr. Die. Uses the legendary. Reshatters the stone. Not within the timer, but effective nonetheless. All right, we go to Ron. Ron coming out of the portal. 20-second timer. Ron going to stay in the sniper zone. He's like, I'm here. I'm here. Come get some of Father Ron. See him? Look at him rotating. Like, come get some. Come get some. Anybody. Remember, if another sniper enters that zone, they do double damage to each other. Ron going boss to Main Street. Ron playing boss in Main Street in 3 would cap in 5. And I do want to go back. I need to cap Kel's boss as well. Her boss capped on the last turn. Flag should be 2-1. Going to turn JJ into an engineer. Going to drop Seal. And St. Elmo to the Watchtower. Going to be Watchtower number 2. 10 points for Ron. And Mass Destruction up to 20. All right. Sniper Zone. Boss to Main Street. Legendary. Dropping a Seal. Rage, St. Elmo to the Watchtower. And Mass Destruction. All done within the timer. All right, let's go over to B-Dub from the DZ. B-Dub, 20-second timer. Easily beats the timer. Dark Boss to their chest. B-Dub playing Dark Boss in 3 would cap in 5. Dark Boss could be worth an extra 25 if it caps. She's going to move to the tank zone. Heal and Thrill, F5 monster loaded to the wall with Shatter. Shatter is going to take us down to 75 blue to start out. Ron says, wait. All right, we got F5 with the Thrill is going to make it S6. S6, 16 Mass Destruction. It's a monster. It's looking like a Grizzly. But Dr. Die is going to evoke it. Going to make it S3, cut it from a Grizzly to a S3 Navy. One charge of evoke, S3 Navy. 75% of a blue block. Full blue block. We'll give you the 75%. 75% blue block off the board with the S3 Navy equivalent. And that was after the Shatter. So she got a total block in that turn. And she did beat the timer. Let's go from B-Dub over to Justice from the Temple with Dust Smoke, and he's in a tank. 20 seconds. Justice, JJ, and Cat. Easily beats the timer. Thank you for that, Justice. Crushed it. Going to play Wicked Gold Rod. All right. Not this turn, but next turn. Rebuild enemy block and freeze it. All right. Justice with Wicked Rod. Fear Smoke to Unforeseen. Going to run her out of the temple. S8, but a 25% nerf because he's got the Dust Smoke. S6 Rapture. Rapture will have no effect because it's 20% block. It's already taken damage. So no specialty on the Rapture. S6 Carnage with Amplify and Mass Destruction. Basically an S6 Rapture. Add their Mass Destruction is almost what they get from the nerf. Finish off the black block. And a green block. Gets the 20% black block, gets the green block, and actually 25% carryover, 75 green remaining. It's almost a block and a half. All right, let's go from Justice over to JJ. 20 seconds, JJ. Got JJ and Cat. All right, Submarine. Justice. His Pet Repel. His Wicked Rod. All leaving the temple, and he loses his tank. Wave award for JJ. All right, let's go from JJ over to Cat. Final move of round 3, 20 seconds. Timer is up. Easily beats the timer. 2 seconds to spare. It was up there when I switched back. Cyborg Monroe. All right, Monroe. Triple Torment. That's going to be Amanda, Kel, and B-Dub. They can be tormented a second time as well. Just letting you know. Doesn't count against their torment. All right, triple torment with a cyborg. Gonna move to their rover zone. Binds to JJ. Gets rid of her absorption. Scold to JJ. Going to give Cat an absorption. Also going to light the third Watchtower. Watchtowers are 3-3. Going to hit JJ, take JJ down to 80%. F5 monster loaded to the wall with damage. After mass destruction, it's equivalent to an F5 Grizzly. 75% of a green block. Take the green off the board. Take the blue. And take the blue. Wait, back that up, back that up. Sorry. I gave you credit for an S8. Back that up. Let me recalculate. 75% of a blue block, and 30% of a blue block. You got 70 blue remaining, Team Vox. 70 blue on the board. Sorry about that. And that is the end of round number 3. At the end of round number 3, nobody in the temple. Very rare. DZ. 0-0. Dr. Die with a halo. JJ with a halo. Dema Dragonstone. Strawman 0-0. All right, let's get to round number 4. Round number 4, we go to Unforeseen from the No Zone. 20 seconds. All right, she's going to move back to the temple. Mythic Kang to B-Dub's boss. Could be worth 63. Super Thrill, Blue Spark. It's going to be a F4 monster. Wall is Bernoost. With mass destruction. Ron, you got a S4 Grizzly. And the wall overall is nerfed. Dr. Die going to evoke it. We're going to make it a S2. Carnage. S2 Carnage after the mass destruction was added on the front end. But then we also get the nerf effect from the Bernoost. That is going to squeak out a red block because the wall is weakened. All right, let's go to Dr. Die from the DZ. 20 seconds, Dr. Die. Timer is up. Nerf timer is up. This is for a 25% point timer. Timer is up. This is for a 50% nerf to the attack. All right, does beat the 50% nerf. So it is just a 25% nerf, but not going to nerf it anyway. She's going to play a Kang to her boss. Marty the Dragonstone. Going to rebuild it. Dragon Smoke. The only valid target is the stone at the top. Color of the Kang is not challengeable, but is something we will talk about. But currently, that's not a 25-point penalty. It is only the target. But we'll be discussing that in the future. All right, so it is a Mythic Kang to her boss. Possible 63. Dragon Smoke and Amplify. And the final Marty. All right, both Martys have been played. Real quick recap here. Just so you guys get it. Mythic Kang to the boss. Marty to rebuild the broken one, but there was already another one that was dimmed, so Dragon Smoke lights one, so there's still one dimmed, and the Amplify. All good. Let's go from Dr. Die over to Kel. 20-second timer, Kel. Timer is up. Nerf timer in play. Does beat the Nerf timer. Gonna move to their tank zone. Amanda no longer has Torment Smoke, by the way, because of her last attack. Boat is out of play. Kel does still have it. A couple of absorptions. Movement. Cyrus. Gets down to 3 red blocks. Does not get a gold bar, but she does get the first wall out of play. Mythic Torrent, Delighted Strawman. That wall is not burnoosed. Strawman number 1 is lit. Movement, Cyborg, Mythic Torrent, F5 Elmo to the Watchtower, and Hinder Justice. I was going to like Watchtower number 4. Put 1 up there. Remove this one, and now we've got 4 Watchtowers to 3. And that is a good challenge. She was tormented and could not play the Rage. Good challenge. And we'll give Mir a warning for an illegal smoke play because Ron got the successful challenge. The next one would result in a penalty. That one does not. Movement, Cyborg, Torrent, no Elmo. She does get the 10 points from the Elmo, though, even though she doesn't light it. And that's a good challenge by Bonnie. She does have one move, one player to make that challenge. So she is within range of challenging. Dr. Dye played a double Dragon Smoke. So both teams have now used up their double smoke and an illegal potion. So Bonnie has a successful challenge as well. Next one will be a penalty for each team. And she does have one player, and we are on the next player, so she's good to go. And we are going to leave that dimmed. So both of those stones are dimmed. Ron, give me a 999 if you see what we just did. One was rebuilt, and it stays dimmed, and the other one was illegal Dragon Smoke, so it stays dimmed. All right. Good to go. All right, we go from Kel over to Ron from the sniper zone. 20 seconds, Ron. We got Ron, B-Dub, and Justice. All right, Ron playing Red Wicked Kang to Dr. Dye's boss. Could be worth 50 points. But it also bounces Amanda's Kang back to her hand. So Amanda, that Kang you played, if you're in another round, you can play it again. But it is off the board. But it could be replayed in another turn by you. Ron playing Dragon Smoke. S2 Elmo to the Watchtower with Amplify. It hits, so we're going to put out the Ozone. E2 Elmo. We'll give Vox this one. And they'll like number 4. They had 3. That's number 4. And we'll give them 10 points for the Elmo. Red Wicked Kang. 50-point Kang because it's upgraded, but it bounces Amanda's back. Dragon Smoke is good. Rage is good to the Watchtower and Amplify. All done within the timer. Let's go over to B-Dub. 20 seconds for B-Dub from the tank zone. B-Dub is tormented. Kel, your torment fell off. We got B-Dub, Justice, JJ, and Cat. Easily beats the timer. B-Dub, Mythic Kang to her own boss. Could be worth 63. She's going to move to the bomber zone. Going to hinder Ron. Going to ejection bomb and detonate Ron because he ain't got no Martys. Take Ron down to the no zone. Mythic Kang, movement, ejection bomb and detonate Ron out of the sniper zone down into the no zone. Let's go over to Justice from the no zone. You do keep your seal. Ejection bomb. You do not keep your seal. Sorry. It does D10 and ejects you. D10 breaks your seal, and then the ejection takes place. Move to Temple. All right, so just the start of your turn. Wicked Rod rebuilds a wall. There is no wall to rebuild, but the second effect of that is it freezes a block. So that top block is frozen, Mir. Justice going to move back into the temple. Skull to Unforeseen. S6 Goliath loaded to the wall with Shatter. Takes us down to 45 blue. All right. Two things. One, no to Wicked Rod. Wicked Rod rebuilds a wall, rebuilds a block, and freezes. So two separate actions. Doesn't necessarily freezes the rebuilt block. If there's not a block, it still carries through both actions. So that's not what the pet's intended to do. That's number one. Number two, Justice was waterlogged last turn. So once he misses a round of not being put back in the temple, he's not waterlogged for 2 turns. Because JJ effectively did that at the end of the round. He was penalized last round, so he's not penalized the second time. So both are unsuccessful. The waterlog effect with the sub is a 1-round penalty regardless, either end of the round or usually it is if it's not the last player to go that turn. All right, so Justice moves back into the temple. Dragon Smoke. Scold to Amanda, and then the Shatters already went through. So B-Dub does a Scold hit and does the grenade hit. All right, so Scold is going to hit Amanda's Pet Repel. So it does not go through. So no Watchtower. He does get the absorption for it still. The Shatter hits in an S6 Goliath. The Goliath will be a monster after the mass destruction. But he's not in his tank, and he does still have Dust Smoke. S5. It's going to go slightly lower than a Goliath instead of a monster because of the Dust Smoke. F5 Wedding Crasher. 45% blue left on the board. Takes out the blue and takes out a blue. So a little bit over a block and a half. Down in the red zone. All right, we got JJ, we got Cat. JJ, 20-second timer. Timer's up. %25 nerf. This is for a 25% point timer. Point timer is up. Okay. Can you guys message me, Kel, if it's there and you see it, if I'm still counting, like any player, if you see it, just message me and let me know right away so I don't waste 3 minutes. So I'm not going to keep doing timers if I see it. I promise you. So JJ just messaged me just now. So if somebody else can cut it and paste it, it's Kruger to their watchtower, Fear Smoke Die, Max Spark Ron, E3 Vapor, and Hinder Ron. You guys always tell me who sees it, but I don't see it, so it doesn't matter. It's like we always get, I see it, well, I see it, and I'm counting away. All I want to do is stop counting and get the move in there. All right, somebody please repost it. Kruger to their watchtower, Fear Smoke Die, Max Spark Ron, E3 Vapor, and Hinder Ron. Thank you. All right, so the Hinder on Ron, I got that. Ron's now got a -2. And I'll see what Ron says wait, so we'll see what else Ron is going to do before I post the other actions. I see you now. Justice going to intervene to Kruger. Fear Smoke, Dr. Die. All right, we're going to move her out here. Ron, Boots of Dancing. Vapor's going to hit the watchtower. That is going to be watchtower number 4 for Mears, 4-4. All right, Kruger's prevented. Fear Smoke is not. Ron dances out of the Max Spark, and the E3 Vapor does light a watchtower, and then we hinder Ron. All done within the timer. But let's get those messages going. All right, Cat, final move of the first half, 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Thank you for that. Cat is going to move to the tank zone. Talon Ron back to the sniper zone. Max Seal to Ron. S6 Goliath loaded to the wall with Ignite. After mass destruction, S6 Monster. Down into the red. Red block. Red block. All right, 2 red blocks. We got 2 remaining, and we got halftime. Halftime. Let's take a look and see what we got going on. We got Justice finally loses his dust smoke. Amanda with a blessing. Justice with a blessing. Strawman, mirror 5-0. And DZ. JJ, alone in the DZ. 4 halos, 25 mirror, 0 Vox. All right, captains, give me your second half. We got them already. I see Crimson and Sneaky Deaky. I think we can safely say that Mirror has accomplished their mission. Would you guys agree? Mirror with a mission bonus, and they will get a stealth bomber. Great job, Unforeseen. Great job, Dr. Dye. Got the Deke coming in. The Cardinal coming in. Get all these vehicles reset. Thank goodness we got more room. All right. Got some juggling going on there. All right, remember at the start of the round, I'm going to announce any caps that we have, if there are any. Looks like we could have a cap on Crimson's turn, a cap on B-Dub's turn, and a cap on Ron's turn. So I'll stall at those bosses cap. All right, we got a great game going. It's a super close match. Teams scoring all different ways. We will start out with the Cardinal Chad. He'll be the first to act. Cardinal, if you're ready to go, I'm going to start your 20-second timer right now. We'll get Cardinals move here in 1 second. All right, we got Aces Roxy. Thank you for that, Cardinal. To the straw man. Going to max spark Cat and slow her down. Elmo to the Watchtower. A little bit of mass destruction. Excellent first move to start out the second half, if I do say so myself. Roxy going to spread that flame. Elmo, let's get that Watchtower number 5 lit up. Up on this side of the board. Give you 10 points for that, Elmo. All right, so Mir now with 5 Watchtowers lit up. Second straw man. Max spark and a mass destruction. All right, so before Crimson's move, we're going to cap 113 points in Kangs. And a second boss. Bosses are now 2-2. And we'll start a 20-second timer for Crimson. Beats the timer. Crimson going to go Dark Boss to their chest. Possible 25 if it caps. Dragon Smoke, he won Elmo to the Watchtower. And mass destruction up to 24. Dragon Smoke would relight all stones. Does hit. Elmo to the Watchtower. 10 points. And Watchtowers are now 5-5. All done within the timer. Thank you for that, Crimson. All right, we'll kick it back over to the Tank Zone. Kel, 20-second timer for you. Beats the timer. Thank you for that. She is going to move to their rover zone. Stasis to Justice. Max Spark to Cat. Cat will be stuck where she's at this round. Max Seal to Samurai. S6 Elmo to the Watchtower. Ron says wait. Deacon with the Intervene. Movement's good. Pet's good. Max Spark's good. Max Seal's good. Grenade is no good. All right, let's go to Father Ron from the Bomber Zone. 20 seconds. Actually, hold up, Ron. We're going to cap Ron's boss beforehand. Vox. 3 flags to 2. 20-second timer, Ron. Timer is up. Beats the timer. Showed up as I was switching it. It's going to move back to the sniper zone. Looking for Craven. Not going to find him tonight. Craven says, I'm your Huckleberry. Kruger to the watchtower. A little bit of pet repel. E3 Trixie. Just to stasis and the wall. I'm going to sizzle the ozone. So he's going to seal the watchtower, B-dub, and then play a Trixie to stasis and the wall. Is a legal play. Snipers cannot attack walls, but this is a ricochet effect, so it would be a legal play to target something and then the wall. Just keep that in mind in the future. Gold blue from Samurai. It's going to keep stasis alive. Final blue of the game. Gold blue is going to break Ron's seal. Kruger is going to freeze or put a seal on that watchtower, so it has a seal and a mythic watcher on it. Ron can play absorption so he can keep his seal. All right, again, he moves, plays Kruger to put a seal on the watchtower, drops a pet repel. Trixie. B-dub stops the stasis, also plays a sizzle. The E3 Trixie's going to hit the wall, but stasis stays alive. All right, damage to the wall. I got 2 red there. And Ron is correct. Kruger is going to extinguish a watchtower. So no seal, but we will douse it. Good call, Ron. Thank you. So Mir is back down to 4 watchtowers, 5-4. All right. And that sizzle hit Samurai for 10 points. Does not break her seal, but does hit her for 10%. Samurai's at 90. All right, 20-second timer. Over to B-dub. Easily beats the timer. B-dub going to go Red Curtis to the wall. Torment over to Crimson. F5 gavel loaded to the wall and sizzle their ozone. Sneaky deaky. Down to 90%. If you're ever low on health, sizzle can be prevented. I don't ask because it's early in the game, but I will. It does not break your seals, but if you're down to like 10%, it's not an automatic kill, but it will damage you. Just as an FYI. All right, we've got Red Curtis going to break that frozen block. And then B-Dub going F5 gavel loaded to the wall with their mass destruction. Give me Grizzly Strength. F5 Grizzly Strength after the mass destruction. Second wall, a little weaker than the first wall. Black block, green block, 30% of a green block, 70 green remaining. And B-Dub did cap. She did get a 63-point Kang. Flags are 3-3. And we will go over to Justice. 20 seconds, Justice. Justice, JJ, Cat, Samurai, and Sneaky Deaky. Keep an eye on the timer and see exactly where you would be at 10:45. Because next week's match is a 10:45 stop, 1-3-5 match. Did not beat the timer. Did beat the nerf timer. It's going to move to the temple. Kel is not in the temple, even though it looks like she's very close to it. Going to play Thraxus. Going to give him a +3 in Dragonstorm. All right, we got move to the temple, Thraxus, boss to Main Street, S6 Trixie to the wall and the ozone. B-Dub, does it hit? Does it hit? All right, it hits. It hits. He has stasis out. Keep in mind, if you don't type hits, they can change their move and pay 25. So she called hits. He cannot play the boss because he did not target stasis. So no boss to Main Street. He did pick the ozone. Trixie will not freeze the ozone because it has to be a chill grenade. All right, let me back up. Hang on, he said sizzle ozone. All right, we'll back up. We got to do this differently. Move to temple. Thraxus. S6 Trixie to the wall. He did not pick a second target. So the challenge is He did not pick a grenade target, so that's a 25-point fail. Automatically. Justice. Pick the second target for Trixie, and then I'll get back to B-Dub. Movement's good. Thraxis is good. S6 Trixie. He didn't call his target. So I'm asking him to clarify his second target. And the sizzle was the ozone. I saw the sizzle and thought the Trixie was to the sizzle, but he didn't specify. Vox, I need a second target for that Trixie. All right, now the stasis. So B-Dub, he's going to target the wall, and the second half would target the stasis. And if the stasis dies, then his boss would be allowed to play. All right. Now they're going to play the intervene. Okay. One more time. Movement, Thraxis, Trixie to the wall. The other Trixie's going to go to the stasis. B-Dub says, no, we're not going to let you kill that stasis because then you'd be able to play the boss. So Samurai intervenes. But they do play a second sizzle, and Samurai is now down to 70% with a second sizzle. All right. All good. Let's go to JJ. JJ, 20-second timer. Does beat the timer. Talon Chad to the temple. Seal and Thrill. F5 Top Hat to the Watchtower and Sizzle the Ozone. Another Sizzle for Sneaky Deaky. I've got him down to 70. And we'll light Watchtower number 5 back up. Talon Chad to the temple. Seal and Thrill. Top Hat and a Sizzle. All good. All right, let's go over to Cat. 20-second timer. Did not beat the timer. She did beat the nerf timer. Boss to Main Street. Fox maintaining their hold on Main Street. Cat playing in 5 with Cap in 7. Going to send chill smoke over to the ozone. Sizzle their ozone. And E2 Elmo to the watchtower. Chad going to play Dynamo, make the watchtower disappear. Nice. Epic, epic play for the Cardinal. So the Elmo doesn't hit because it's got nothing to hit. So no points and no watchtower. Like it wasn't even there. All right, she does get balls to Main Street, does chill the ozone, does sizzle Samurai. Going to knock Samurai out of the ozone. I'm going to go back and correct some scoring. Sizzle is not instant damage, all right? The effect of knocking you out is instant, but the sizzle damage will not go into play until her turn. So Samurai is still at 100. Deacon is still at 100. Sizzle on their turn. All right, it all kind of kicks in at the same time. But the 3 sizzles does knock you out of it immediately, and she won't take the damage because she's not in there to take the damage. All right, so Deacon and Samurai both at 100. All right, let's go from Cat over to Samurai from the ground level. 20-second timer, Samurai. Timer is up. Nerf timer almost up. Nerf timer is up. This is for a 25% point deduction. Point deduction is up. 50% Nerf timer. She does beat the Nerf timer. All right. She cannot get in the turret because there are 3 sizzles in play. What she can do, however, because she said get in turret, is she goes to the top of the ozone, but she cannot go any further than the ozone. Balls to their chest is good. Boss in 5 with cap in 7. Chill and Thrill. If it resolves, we'll take out one of the sizzles, but that will not take place until next turn. Remember, the rule of sizzle is it has to be out before you get there. H9 Gavel loaded, Mass Destruction 4 is going to hit. So it is a 9, it is a 10 after the thrill. T10 equivalent, Ron says let it go. It is a T10 Grizzly, and it is going to go. $70 green, blue block, blue block, blue block. Almost 4 blocks with that shot from Samurai. I guess that's worth missing a timer. It's a weaker wall. And the final move of round number 5, Sneaky Deaky, 20-second timer. He does take 10% damage from the sizzle because he is in there the round of his turn. This round, one of those sizzles will resolve on Mirror's side, so there's 2 left. He hasn't beat the timer. Nerf timer's about to kick in. Did beat the Nerf timer, but did not beat the regular timer. Going to go with a Heal and Seal. Going to get into turret. So I got him back to 100%. Red Kang to Crimson's Boss. Could be worth 50. Rage, Goliath loaded with Mass Destruction 4 to the wall. All right, so we've got 2 from the turret, 1 from the Rage, E3. E3 Grizzly. Not taking down 2 blocks. Red block. %60 of a red block. I got 40 red remaining. 40 red. Crimson with the Chromica points. And that is the end of round number 5. We're going to go to Dragonstorm. At the end of round number 5, we've got Justice with a blessing. The Cardinal with a blessing. Mir, 10 points in Strawman. Ron, first ever Bronze Star. Congratulations, Ron. Sniper Zone. He gets a Bronze Star, and remember, for the remainder of the game, he gets a 25 boost to his specialty grenade damage. Bronze Stars are awarded in-game. Technically, Kel got the first Bronze Star because Kel got Siege. And Kel's turn is before Ron's. So Kel with the Siege. And for the remainder of the game, Kel gets a 25% boost to her specialty grenades. And remember, the Sniper Zone is a 50-point zone capture. Siege is 100. Occupy is 150. So you get those points, and you get the Bronze Star. So a couple Bronze Stars given out there. Crimson with a Halo. JJ with another Halo. DZ, 25-25. We got a pretty epic battle brewing here. This is going to come down to the wire, in my opinion. All right, let's get some Dragon Storm going. Both teams qualified for Dragon Storm. Let's roll it and see how much damage we're going to deal this round. It is a positive Dragon Storm, but it's going to be E1. All right, E1. Let's get down to business. Cardinal from the Temple, your move, sir. We'll start the timer for Cardinal Chad. And Deacon's Kang is a mythic. All right. Thank you for that, Cardinal Chad, getting that move in. Mythic Kang to Samurai's boss. Possible 63. Dropping a Seal and Thrill. S8 Wedding Crasher loaded to the wall with a little bit of shatter action. Take that wall 75 red. Oh, Ron. He went after you, Chad. He's like, old school. I got to shut down my old teammate. And they went 1-2 on you, Chad. Crimson played Ankh of Asia to take your mythic down to a regular Kang. So that means it's going to be worth 45. Man, brutal ex-teammates. And then Ron says, I got to prevent you. So he does get a regular Kang on Riley's boss, does get a Seal and Thrill, does get a Shatter, but Ron's stopping a grenade. I sense some payback coming soon. All right, let's go over to Crimson. Crimson is tormented. 20-second timer. Timer's up. I agree. Tell him, Chad. Nerf timer in play. All right. Did not beat the Nerf timer. Won't matter, though, based on her attack. Colossal Kang to her boss. Could be worth 73. Torment to Chad. Oh, my goodness. Come on now. They're going after you now. And Elmo to the Watchtower. Elmo hits, but it doesn't light a Watchtower because there's no rage. So she does get 10 points for the Watchtower, but it doesn't light. All right, let's go over to Kel. 20 seconds. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Kel going to the temple steps. You really got to stop playing all this shit. I can't move all your icons. I'm telling you, I'm putting a bounty on all these absorptions. That is going to go to the rules committee next year. You just can't fit it all there. Don't give me, that's what she said either. All right. Temple steps. Kruger to their Watchtower. Torment Justice. Shatter the wall. Ron says it hits. All right, so we're going to put out this watchtower. S8 gavel. And shatter. I'm going to start with the shatter. Down to 50 red. S8 gavel. After mass destruction. Grizzly. Takes out the 50. Red block, 1 red block remaining. We would stop right now. If this were next week's match, the match would have just ended. None of those bosses would have capped. None of the Kangs would cap because it would be a stop match. So if you think that you're not going to make the timers, Crimson probably would not have played her Colossal Kang because it wouldn't have capped. If it is a go match, 135 go, we would have stopped it and we would have given you credit for the bosses and the Kangs that were out. And we would have fast forwarded this to the end of the round. So pay attention to that because this is probably, if we don't play faster, this is where the matches are going to end in some cases in round 6. I think the matches will get faster. So you never know. You might cap them in 7. All right. Just want to give everybody kind of an idea of where we're going to be at. All right. But that's not the case. We're playing it. Ron, let's go to you from the sniper zone. 20-second timer. And Kel, that was a gavel, which is why you didn't get the bonus damage because it's for specialty grenades only. The Bronze Star. Gold Watcher from Ron. All right, we got a second Watcher on that watchtower. So it is stacked. Ron playing the Gold Watcher, so we're going to give him 15 points. Plus 2 Watchers there. Going to go Torment to Samurai. Lithium Grenade to the wall. Pet score 10. Ron with a gold bar. And getting a block down. Ron getting the first gold bar of this block of this season. Oh, no, no. He forgot to move. And she locked you in with hits. You know, I'm going to agree. That is kind of precedence. So that is correct. Ron has a point. If he were not to, we usually don't. They're always taken out of the zone. They don't usually say, I'm moving into range. Some people do, some people don't. If he needed a sniper zone, he would have been penalized for the sniper zone. Just like you're penalized if you're in the temple, if you're in the DZ. We always move you out of the DZ. So I'm going to agree that he would have to move to the no zone. As dramatic and cool as that would have been, it's kind of the way we do it. So Gold Watcher, he does target the wall, assuming he does need to move into range. Torment the Samurai. Lithium will put out one of the straw men. I don't disagree with that either. That's another good challenge. We do know what assume means. All right, Gold Watcher, Torment, Lithium, and a pet score 10. And the first gold bar of the season. All right, we go from Ron over to B-Dub from the Rover Zone. B-Dub, 20-second timer. Did not beat the regulation timer. Nerf timer is active. Beats the Nerf timer. Going to go with Ancient. Going to move to the O-Zone. She can get into the O-Zone. Dropping Chill Smoke. Dark Red Nolan. S8 Gavel loaded to the wall. Ron says, wait. Ancient going to double her mass destruction. S8 Gavel, we know it's Dragon Storm. Cat's going to prevent the grenade. Let's go to Justice. Justice Tormented. Does have Thraxus, 20 seconds. Justice JJ, Cat, Riley, and Sneaky Deaky. Did not beat the timer. Did beat the Nerf timer. And Cat, if you can confirm the prevention, type it in chat. Mythic Orbital. Could be worth 22. Super Thrill, Blue Spark. I'm assuming an STM is a snowstorm loaded. With an abbreviation. B-Dub says, hold on. Going to hinder Kel. So it is wall number 2. It is going to be Snowstorm with a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. S8 Snowstorm. All right, let me recalculate here. He does have 1 point of hinder. But that balances out with the Dragon Storm. S7. S7 Snowstorm. B-Dub, you're going to confirm those 2 mythic sonars? Is that correct? All right. S7 Snowstorm after mass destruction. It's going to be equivalent to an S7 Wedding Crasher. But we're going to knock that down 40%. Going to make it an E4. E4 Cataclysm. Using both sonars, E4 Cataclysm. Weaker wall, we've seen it with Mirror. With Amplify is going to take down a black block. And 15% of a green block. 85 green remaining. And that will freeze Mirror's final block with a Snowstorm. Probably not the worst block to freeze. Let's go over to JJ. JJ. 20 seconds. Easily beats the timer. JJ, Mythic Kang, the Samurai's boss. Could be worth 63. Chill the Ozone. E7 Elmo to the Watchtower. Using Shatter. Shatter will take the red block down to 75%. Doesn't shatter the ice, but it does shatter the wall beneath it, 75% red. And E7 Elmo to the Watchtower is going to light up Watchtower number 6. And it is an Elmo, so she gets the points for the Elmo. Let's go to Cat from the Rover Zone. She can move now. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Cat's going to move to the Bomber Zone. Going to go Gold Orbital. Gold Orbital could be worth 19 if it caps. Seal and Thrill. Shatter. It takes us down to 60 green. S8 Gavel loaded. S9 Grizzly loaded, equivalent. Green block, blue block, and a blue block. Weaker wall. We saw Mirror with a big hit. Now we see Vox with a big hit. Let's go over to Samurai. Samurai is tormented. 20-second timer. Samurai and then the Deacon. Easily beats the timer. She's going to get into the turret. That'll give her a +2 bonus. Mythic Kang to her boss. Possible 63. Seal and Thrill. Trixie to the wall and their highest Kang. They're going to play Tanner. To stop the Kang. First Tanner of the game. But they do shatter the ice block. And final move of round 6, Sneaky Deaky, 20-second timer from the Ozone. Beats the timer. Going to go Mythic Gideon. -28 for Mirror's total score. It's going to be a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. S13 Grizzly. That one hits, that one hurts. That's the biggest grenade hit of the night. In a Dragon Storm. Blue block, red block, red block. 60% of a red block. 40 red remaining. Walls are almost even. And that is the end of round number 6. Captains, give me your final 4. Justice with a blessing. Cardinal with a blessing. Mirror 5 and Strawman, Vox 0. Crimson with a halo. JJ with a halo. DZ 25-25. B-Dub with a bronze star. And an Occupy. Cat with a bronze star. And an Occupy. Crimson Ron, Justice, and Cat. Great job tonight, Deacon. Big hit there at the end. Not quite enough to get the gold bar, but still a big hit. Over on the other side, we got Chad Kell, B-Dub, and JJ. Nice job tonight, Samurai. Deacon did, however, get an Ace Award for the Deacon. 25-point Ace Award. Team Mir with the Stealth Bomber unlocked. Park it in the ozone. All right, final order is going to be Chad, Crimson, Kel, Ron, B-Dub, Justice, JJ, and Cat. We will cap a few bosses this round and a few Kangs. We'll start out with Chad from the Temple. 20 seconds. Easily beats the timer. It's going to go Blaze to a Strawman. Super Thrill, H9. Lithium loaded to the wall with Nuke. Heck yeah. Come on. Overkill. Oh, come on. Ron, it's one block. Crimson with the prevention. All right. Strawman. Strawman number 2 lit up. Does get the blaze, does not get the big grenade shot. All right, let's take it over to Crimson. Crimson's boss is going to cap. That is a dark boss. That is 4 flags for Vox. Able to sneak in and get the flag game. Also, 136 in Kangs. $20 seconds. Got Crimson, and then we got Kel. Easily beats the timer. Crimson going to go Mythic Gideon. Crimson, what is the target? It's 25-point penalty for not clarifying the target. B-Dub, she has to leave the DZ to get into range. Into the no zone. And going Super Thrill, Blue Spark, H9 Unicorn. Whole lot of stuff. Kel going to intervene it, shut it down. She did beat the timer. Did not specify the target, but it was intervened. All right. Kel, confirm the intervene. Thank you. All right, we're going to shift it over to Kel. 20-second timer. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Kel going to play Mythic Kang, Samurai's boss. Could be worth 63 if it caps. Super Thrill, H9 Lithium loaded to the wall with Nuke. Kel with a gold bar. Let's rebuild it. And Lithium, they are going to spread the flame. Let's go over to Ron. Ron, 20-second timer. Ron beats the timer. Mythic Gideon. Another 28. H9. he's calling his shot. Thrill Smoke, H9 Goliath. Going nuke. Chad with the prevention. There it is. It's almost like Ron saw it coming. All right, let's go over to B-Dub and her little friend, Dark Nolan. 20-second timer. Timer is up. Nerf timer is active. Beats the Nerf timer. That was important. B-Dub and Dark Nolan flying around in a stealth bomber is something you definitely need to see on your screen. B-Dub, Top Gun, 50 points. Is that it? Is that all you got, Ron? Ron, tell me you got something more than a mythic sonar. Because this is going to hurt like hell. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Lord. Okay. Double Rage. And Dark Nolan double damage at home. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13. Gavel, after mass destruction, S26. Grizzly for B-Dub. And then we'll get to Nolan. Now, I got to tell you, this is a stronger wall. But it ain't that much stronger. And Italio, my goodness. All right. It is stronger, but it's not impossible. All right, let's do this again with Intaglio. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is an S30 Grizzly. And then we get to Dark Nolan. Black block. Oh, hold on. And I got a nerf. I got a nerf at 20%. So let's go back. Let's go back and get the sonar in. S24. Snowstorm after the nerf. All right. So it's a little weaker. S24 Snowstorm equivalent. That's just B-Dub. Black block. Green block. Green block. Blue block. Blue block. Nolan deals double damage at home. Blue block. Red block. Red block. Red block. Red block. First ever complete wall, top to bottom, in one move. Gold bar for B-Dub because Nolan counts as an extension. Gold bar. All right, and it is 3 walls to 1. Woo! Hold up, man. I got to take a breath after that one. I don't think I've ever seen a more perfect setup because, first of all, it has to be a fresh wall for it to happen. We've seen some big hits when the wall was 75%, so that was about perfect. Ron, that's early. Some might say congratulations for losing the game. I mean, it's 50-50, right? All right, but we're not done. Justice says, I got something to say about that. Justice, 20-second timer. All right, Justice beats the timer. Give me 1 second. All right, Arc Spark, Thrill, Unicorn loaded to the wall with Nuke. Justice taking down the wall. It does hit. Gold bar for Justice. Congratulations, Justice. And a Unicorn. And a Gold Orbital and a Mythic Orbital. Let's rebuild it. Walls are now 3-2. We got that third wall, which is the stronger wall. Two moves remain. Two bosses still to cap. JJ from the DZ, 20-second timer. Submarine to splash Justice. Out of the temple. And he is waterlogged. JJ with a second wave award. All right, and the final move of the night is Cat, 20-second timer. Cat's going to Kamuri to the Ozone. Dune to the straw man. Super Thrill, H9 Grizzly loaded to the wall, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not quite a B-dub attack, but it's still a good attack for a stronger wall. Black, green. Oh, let me get the right wall, sorry. Black, green, green. That's it. Great first game, everybody. Well played by both teams. And we'll do a little bit of math here at the end. JJ getting a DZ yet again. Chad with another blessing. No golden orb for Justice. JJ pulling it out at the end. All right, we're going to count it down. What's the challenge, Die? You should have 5 blessings. Cat in 1, Justice 2, Justice 4, Justice 5, Justice 6. Mirror is 1, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So it should be 5 blessings to 5 blessings. $10 points. Strawman for Mirror, 0 for Vox. Cat with the Occupy. All right, let's cap those final couple bosses. Got a 5th flag for Vox. We got a 4th flag for Mirror. Kangs for Mirror. $63, $63, $63, and $50. So 239 points in Kangs. All right, let's count down the rest of this wall. We'll move the amplifies. 5 blessings to 5 blessings. So Mirror, you're starting with a fresh wall, so we're going to count down 5. Vox, you're in a little better shape with your walls. That could be important. We'll count down 5. All right, we'll calculate the totals. Give me about 5 minutes. Congratulate each other. You guys played a great game, back and forth. Mir had some big hits. Vox flipped Main Street. They got extras. I think this one is going to come down to the wire. Both teams had some good things on both ends. Neither team got the watchtowers. Kind of odd, right? All right, we'll be right back. We'll calculate it. Good luck, both teams. All right. I'm going to need a couple more minutes. This is within the realm of error. It is super, super close. Closest one we've had in a long time. So I'm going to do one more recap. And of course, after we give the score tonight, if the score does overturn in the morning, you guys will know how it is. So it is super, super close. So just bear with me for a couple more minutes. We're going to do one more check. All right, we are back. We do have a winner. So I do want to confirm it that we got a final score. And I'll go through just a real quick recap. There was one total that I wanted to make sure that we got right. Flags. Vox had a good flag game tonight, able to flip the flag game. 900 points to 750, 150-point advantage. We go over to the walls. Walls. Mirror with a big wall game. 975. Vox back and forth with the walls. 800. Mirror with a slight lead there. Strawman. Mirror 300. Vox 5. MBS. Ron able to sneak over, get that MBS 200 points. That was huge. Kangs, though. Looked like Vox had Kang domination. They got 385. Mirror snuck in at the very end. Ended up getting 302 in Kangs. It looked like they weren't going to get very much at all. But getting the game almost back even there. Mirror got a mission bonus, 50 points. Siege and Occupy, both. 250, 250. Dragonstones. Mirror, 50 Dragonstones. They shattered 2. Vox 0. Watchtowers. Watchtowers, 100 for Vox, 150 for Mirror. Mirror able to squeak out the Watchtower game. Go over to the DZ. DZ was huge. 200 points for Mirror in the DZ, 50 for Vox. Can't take your eye off the DZ. Mirror able to get that avalanche early on too. Sniper. Ron got the sniper zone in addition to Siege and they did not get to Siege. Sorry, did not get to Siege. They got the sniper zone instead. Timers. Instead of adding for the timers, I actually deducted the timers. Normally give positive points. Believe it or not, timers were exactly even. Both teams with a minus 95. Both teams with a minus 95. Extras or PCP bonuses, Vox 275, Mirror 400. Vox got a white flag, 2 gold bars, a feather, a cannonball, a tire, an ace award, and a couple bronze stars and 50 PCP DZ. Over on the other side, Mirror 400, 2 gold bars, a cannonball, a tire, 2 wave awards, 2 bullseyes, a Top Gun, and 100 in the PCP DZ. Extras. Vox had 171 points in extras. Mirror had 152, but they had 122 in deductions. Gave them only a positive 30. But we also had Mirror with no targeting issues tonight. So they were perfect in targeting. Vox lost 50 points. That's what I had to go back and check out. Overall, Mirror got the win tonight. 3,092. Vox 2908. The DZ and also the extras cost Vox tonight with the targeting and a couple other things. So Mirror 3092, Vox 2958. It was a little closer until I went back and saw the deduction for the timers. So I know something new for everybody to get used to. There were some big plays, a lot to keep up with. So there were some epic moves. Ron and company able to flip Main Street, but B-Dub sneaking in that Dark Nolan. That Dark Nolan sit there, and that might have been the difference in the game. Dark Nolan plus stealth plus no preventions it's a game changer. So great job to both teams. Awesome play. We are back with the Asylum wing. Fun stuff. It'll go faster, but I just wanted to make sure we got it right tonight, and we definitely got it right. Vox holding on to a big lead all the way through about 6 rounds. And then Mirror it looked like old Mirror, kind of sneaking back at the end and sort of taking charge over the last round. So both teams, though, Vox strong on the road, Mirror looking good at home. Thanks, everybody. You guys have a great night. I will see you Wednesday night as Sly travels in to Ark. Have a good night, everybody. Peace.